We're 24-31. We're in 12th place. We got one of the hardest remaining schedules in the NBA. And we're less than 24 hours from the trade deadline, and all I'm hearing is crickets. It might be that time, everyone. Let's talk about it. Coming up next, right here on Riding with the Knicks. Welcome back to Riding with the Knicks. This is the channel where we talk about the team that we love, the New York Knicks. Through high tides and low tides, the New York Knicks. We talk about the season as it unfolds and the deeper themes that we can pull out of the game and apply to our lives to be the best version of ourselves. Listen, if you're here for the very first time, I want to say welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video and just watching it with us. We're building this new channel here called Riding with the Knicks. It's been a couple months, got some great momentum. We are on the road to 500 subscribers, and I will be announcing a contest where you can win some Knicks merch, and we can help the channel grow very, very soon. Let's jump into the topic of today's video, though. You saw it on the thumbnail. You heard it in the intro. It might be that time, everybody, for the Knicks to prioritize development. Now listen, the time for us to prioritize development and play the young guys was months ago, in some people's opinion. But when I say prioritize development, y'all know what I mean. It might be time to bring in that tank. And I've been opposed to the tank forever. I've always been opposed to it. But I think it might be the best move for the Knicks right now. So in this video, let's talk through why I think that, some rosters that I would suggest, and then just talk through some specific players on the team. I'll react to some of them, what I think we'll do with them this season and moving forward, what I would hope that the team would do with them this season and moving forward. And I'd love for you to leave your thoughts down in the comments below. I'm really active in the comments, and I love to chat back and forth. This isn't just like, living in the internet. This is, we get to have a conversation about this. We get to interact with it. So, yeah, I think that the tank is on. And I think that this is what the roster should look like, or this is what the starting lineup should look like. I think we should start with Julius Randle, 100%. Some people will say, no, get him out of there. But listen, if he's not gone by this time tomorrow, then we need to really realize that this guy's been putting in good minutes. He's been putting in good effort. He's been putting up good numbers even these last few games. They haven't been resulting in W's. But we're playing tough teams, and the results are what the results are. So I think you start Julius Randle. Of course, we play RJ Barrett. He is the man. He's been killing it. His development is great. I'd love to see, this might be a little bit more nuanced, but I'd love to see there be a shift to starting to run more of the offense through RJ. And then I think in turn, Julius Randle will benefit from that too. Like if they share that load a little bit better, which I think is what we've been seeing in these last few games. So I think we leave that as it is. You leave Mitch at the 5. Mitch has been killing it. He's playing for his bag. He's playing for his contract. He's showing good things. He's showing good development. He had 21 rebounds the other night and 19 points 2 nights ago, I think, or 2 games ago, 3 nights ago. And so you got RJ, Julius, and Mitch. But I think we make the changes in the point guard. I think you look to start Deuce. Let Deuce run this thing. Let's see what we got in him. And then I think that you play Grimes. I think you play Deuce and Grimes, and you play RJ, Julius, and Mitch. Now, let's talk about first off the bench. First off the bench really could be for Deuce or Grimes would be Quickly. Maybe you push Quickly more into that Grimes role, into that 2 guard, and you let Derrick Rose come in as a starter, the point guard off the bench to help Quickly regain his form. Of course, the first guy off the bench for Julius Randle would be Obi Toppin. I think that he'll also benefit from Derrick Rose being in that bench lineup. Then you play Jericho Sims at the 5, 100%. He's got great athleticism. He's really got his feet moving on defense. I think you play him for sure at the 5. And then the backup at RJ's position, I don't know. What do you think about that? Who would you put there? Probably, I guess it doesn't necessarily fit perfectly, but maybe you put Reddish in there behind RJ and you see how that works. But I think you prioritize that, and you really either reduce the minutes all the way to 0 for guys like Alec Burks, for Evan Fournier. Evan Fournier is a tough one, I guess. Maybe he even cracks that starting lineup, but I don't think that's the what you want to do with the tank. So maybe you get Evan Fournier 0 minutes. Maybe you get Alec Burks 0 minutes. You get Kemba Walker 0 minutes. And I think that starts to show signs that we're prioritizing the development of these young guys. Now, who knows? Maybe RJ and Julius do some amazing things. I don't think you tell the team, like, let's tank. That just kills any kind of morale. But I think you say, hey, we're going to commit now to these young guys. I think this is the point of the season where you got to do that. And these young guys being quickly in that second unit. Deuce at the starting guard to see what we have in him, if he is a real true point guard or not. Grimes has already been getting big minutes. Change Julius Randle's minutes so he's not playing so many minutes a game, especially if we're prioritizing the development. Balance those minutes better with Obi. And it doesn't put as much wear and tear on Randle in a season that's kind of lost at this point. And it gets Obi more reps. So I think that's what I'm talking about when I say it's time to bring in the tank. It's not that, you try to lose games, but like that we go all in, push our chips all the way to the middle of the table, use the rest of these games wisely to say, okay, what do we actually have here? And then you make decisions in the off season. You make some decisions in the off season, and maybe those young guys make a crazy push, or maybe they show some true colors. Maybe IQ, even though I love the guy to pieces, maybe he's not that dude. I think he is that dude, but maybe he's not. Maybe Obi isn't that dude. But I think we got to. Maybe Deuce isn't, but I think we got to find out. And so I think it's time to bring in that tank, get some good draft position, get some great development out of these guys, see what we have in them. It's not a lost season to do that. It's a lost season if we keep just trying to run out the same unit and think it's going to be fine. How are we going to use these last 30 games or so to really prioritize next season and the seasons beyond? And this is talking like a true Knicks fan. I live in Cleveland now, or actually I live in Northeast Ohio, but I'm near Cleveland, and you got a lot of Browns fans out here that, they got that always next year mentality, or this is the year kind of mentality. And so I get it. I get that being a Knicks fan is delusional. I get it that it's like, you hate to get to this point in the season where it seems like it's really slipped beyond, the point of no return. But I think that there's always value that can still be salvaged from the season and from the time that we have. And so I guess that's what I'm trying to talk about in this video. But I always want to bring a point home, like, how does it impact you and how does it impact me? And it's that sometimes the truth hurts, sometimes the truth hurts. But I think ignoring the truth hurts more than the truth itself. And so if the truth is that this is a lost season for the Knicks, then how do we make the most of what we have left? And so if the truth is in some areas of your life that the truth hurts, let me tell you, ignoring it is not going to help. Maybe it's not something that needs to be celebrated, but understanding how are you going to move forward? How are you going to salvage the time that you have? How are you going to salvage all the effort that you have? And really let some beautiful things still emerge out of whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is that the truth is hurting over. So I hope that that's a little bit of encouragement for you. It's not meant to be hollow, but it's meant to be the truth. And the truth sometimes hurts, but I think that it's better than ignoring the truth. And so thank you so much for watching this video. Again, stay tuned because I'm going to be announcing a contest that you can win some Knicks merch. Not riding with the Knicks merch, not my channel merch. We don't even have channel merch yet. But I'm talking about some real Knicks merch that I'll be picking some winners and sending some gear out to you guys. So thank you so much for watching this video. Kind of a rough couple of games here, and we got a rough one coming up against Golden State for the Knicks, but I think there's a lot to be happy about, to be hopeful about, and to celebrate for this team moving forward. And so I'm always going to be riding with the Knicks. I'll see you in the next video.